All right, good evening all. Welcome to Colombo IT Academy and welcome to Power BI free workshop. Today we have industry experienced Power BI trainer Mrs. Hashini Vikramasinghe. We warmly welcome you to this session and she is your Power BI trainer and course conductor if you join in our 20 hours Power BI workshop certificate course. Those who are joining our Power BI certificate course through this workshop, we will provide 10% off for the course and we will provide the course details at the end of the session. Thank you. Over to you, Hashini. You can start.
Okay, thank you so much for the introduction. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, Hashini.
Okay, good evening, everyone. You all are welcome to the today's workshop, and today I'll be covering the key areas like what Microsoft Power BI is, what it does, how it is so much important, and why nowadays majority of people use Power BI and how it differs from other BI tools as well. Okay, these are the areas are going to be touched today, and hope at the end of the presentation you will get a clear understanding about what Power BI is. Okay, that is all about that one, and today I'll give you a briefing using a PowerPoint presentation, and after that we'll move on to the live demonstration to practice those things together with me. That is agenda for today. And meantime, if you have any questions or concerns, raise hand option is here, as well as you can put your questions using our chat area as well. Okay, let's move forward. Meantime, let me ask one question from you all. How many of you have used Power BI previously? If yes, please mention yes in the chat box. If no, mention no as well. It's totally fine if you don't have any basic knowledge, prior knowledge regarding Power BI. I hope to cover all the things from the very beginning, and just to understand the target audience. That's why I just asked that one. If you have used Power BI previously, put yes on the chat box. Otherwise, you can type no. Meantime, I'll get ready to do the presentation. Let me stop my video and share the screen. Okay, thanks, Gaini. It's okay. I'll explain from the very beginning. You can clearly get an understanding about Power BI using this session. Okay. Hope now my screen is visible.
Yes, Hashini, we can see the screen.
Okay, we can proceed. Introduction to Power BI. When we say the word Power BI, it automatically comes with the prefix called Microsoft. Microsoft Power BI. What is Microsoft? Actually, it's simply a cloud-based platform. That is, all the application inside Microsoft is available online. What are the applications inside Microsoft? These can be Outlook, SharePoint, OneDrive, Teams, OneNote, Power Apps, and even Power BI is inside Microsoft. Nowadays, a large amount of companies have moved to use Microsoft area, that means cloud-based platform, rather than using on-premises application. What is on-prem? That is simply their applications are stored in local area. If you use Microsoft like Microsoft cloud-based platform, you can experience plenty of advantages. Actually, it provides you a secure environment. That means if you use Microsoft to store. That means inside Microsoft, OneDrive is their document management area, and it provides you a huge capacity. That means it provides you 1 TB storage capacity per user. Then you can realize it is a good capacity actually, and also it provides you a good security. That means if you use Microsoft area, you don't need to worry about your files and folders because it automatically protects your sensitive data. Also, if you use Microsoft, it enhances the team productivity and final outcome. Also, it increases the real-time collaboration. What is that? Actually, real-time collaboration means, let's suppose I'm telling these things in a company's overview, company's perspective. Today, you need to attend an urgent meeting. On the other hand, you have very urgent personal work as well. How do you balance these two things together? If your company use a cloud-based platform like Microsoft, it's nothing because you can balance these things because whatever the location you are in and whatever the device you are using, you can access your team meetings if you use Microsoft. It's a plus point because it enhances the team collaboration. That's all about Microsoft. I'm not going to talk much about Microsoft, but Power BI is powered by Microsoft. That means it is also has that kind of advantages. We can understand these things one by one when we move forward. Actually, what I need to say here is, if you are really new to Power BI, it is very easy to learn. It is a very flexible area as well as its interface is very simple. Also, if you really need to start your career as a data analyst or any other job role related to data field, Power BI is the best place to start actually, because if you are not coming with IT background, it doesn't matter because it doesn't need any technical knowledge, any coding knowledge, only your engagement and enthusiasm is enough, because you can explore things and learn. That's how Power BI is. You can actually enter to the data analytical field only starting your career with Power BI. Okay, that is a simple introduction to Power BI. Let's move forward. This is the lineup for today. First, we'll talk about data, then importance of data, data analysis, data analytical tools, Power BI, uses of Power BI, parts of Power BI, and key features of Power BI. What is data? Actually, Power BI is depend on data. Normally, we load data inside Power BI. Without data, we don't need any reporting tool. Then Power BI is run on data. Then why don't we start with data? That's why now I'm going to talk about data. Data is nothing but collection of raw facts like numbers, words, measures, descriptions. These are the things we meet in our day-to-day life. Simply, data is raw facts, including numbers, words, measures, observations, likewise. Why data is important? When we talk about companies, actually, nowadays, almost all the companies depend on data. I hope in near future, companies can't breathe without data. That much data is very important. Normally, let's suppose you are in a company, it focuses on sales. Then it needs to look at their customer type, whether they are kids, they are adults, school children, and their flavorizations, and also customer count. Then, without having data, how company understand these things? Then there should be data. Also, if your company introduce new product in future, they need to understand their customer type. Then we must have customer type data here. Then data is so much important to predictive analysis as well as decision making. They need to decide whatever the product they need to introduce in your future by looking at their data. That's why data is so much important in companies' way. Also, let's suppose in January you have this amount of data, this amount of profit. In February you have this amount of profit. In March your profit has gone down. Then you have that data. Because of that data, using that data, your company management can realize what happened to that profit in that month. Then there should be that data to understand. Also, using that data, they can improve their processes. That's why I told data is very much important to decision making, problem solving, and companies can understand their customers and environment quickly if they have real-time data. That's why data is this much important. Next, data analysis. Normally, with having large number of raw data without any organized way is not useful. If there is data, then it should be processed. Then data analysis is the process of arranging, organized this data in an organized way. Simply, data analysis is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, modeling data to discover useful, to extract useful information and decision making. Maybe you are very new to these keywords called cleaning, transforming, modeling. It's okay. I'll explain these things during my live demonstrations. For now, for your understanding purpose, data analysis is process of making data in an organized way. That is data analysis. To analyze data, there should be a platform. There should be tools. Then these are very few data analysis tools we use in the market. They are Microsoft Excel, Python, R, Microsoft Power BI, Tableau, SAS. Actually, when we say Excel, you are very familiar with Excel. It is very easy to learn because since our childhood, we use Excel. I hope you don't need any prior knowledge to learn Excel because it is that much familiar. If I say rate these data analytical tools from 1 to 10, 1 is low, 10 is high, definitely you will give 9 or 10 to Excel. That much you are using Excel, that much you are familiar with Excel. But trust me, after today's session, I'm pretty sure if you really engage with the today's session and if you really practice these things, definitely you will give at least 8 to Power BI as well. That much Power BI is very easy to learn. It has more features, it's true, but those are not complicated. Their interface is easy to understand and you can explore new things and learn. That is a key advantage of Power BI. Step by step, you can learn Power BI from the beginning. Actually, you don't need any prior knowledge. If you have Excel knowledge, it's a plus point. But if not, it's okay because you don't need any prior knowledge. You can learn Power BI from the very beginning. No coding knowledge, no technical knowledge is needed. Okay, comparison between Excel and Power BI. Why I put Excel here? Because that is the most familiar thing for us. That is what I explained earlier. When we talk about Excel, there are pros and cons. That means advantages and disadvantages as well. Let me access the chat. Okay. Okay. When we talk about Excel, it has advantages and disadvantages. As I mentioned earlier, it is widely used. That means almost everyone use Excel. we know how to use Excel, and it has useful functions and plugins. When we talk about disadvantages, in companies' view, companies deal with more than millions of data. Then loading millions of data in Excel sheet is difficult. It gives sometimes calculation errors as well. So when we move to talk about Power BI, it has more features than Excel. Actually, in Excel, only Excel is there. But in Power BI can be connected with Excel, SQL, Azure, CRM, even web URLs. That means it can be connected with various kind of data sources. I'll show you that one in our demonstration. And as I mentioned previously, if you have large number of data set, your data size is high, then the best option is Power BI. It has cloud-based features because it is powered by Microsoft. It is a simple comparison between Excel and Power BI. Okay, main character of today's session, Power BI. Even though this is a trending area in nowadays, it has a quite big history. It has redeveloped in early 2010, but you can search these things because I'm not going to talk about the history because we need to follow a lot of key areas today. Simply, Power BI is very simple. It has more features. You can realize why you are using Power BI if you are very new to Power BI area. Okay, simply Power BI is a good visualization tool. It allows users to create interactive visual reports and dashboards. Here you have 3 new keywords if you are a beginner: visuals, reports, and dashboard. What is a visual? Inside Power BI, this is, now I am giving a simple idea, basic idea. Inside Power BI, we open an Excel sheet. Let's suppose inside Power BI, we load an Excel sheet. Using that Excel sheet data, we create pictures. That pictures can be graph, charts, tables, whatever. We create pictures. In Power BI subject, we call these pictures as visuals. Again, I'm telling, inside Power BI, using data, we create pictures. We call these pictures as visuals. Simple idea. This is a very simple idea in Power BI. Normally, collection of pictures, that means collection of visuals, we call report or a dashboard. Why these two? If your visual collection of visual limited to a one page, it's a dashboard. If it has 2 or more pages, it is a report. That is the key difference. Again, we'll discuss that one. Visual is a collection of pictures. If you have collection of pictures which are limited to a one page, it is a dashboard. If it has 2 or more pages, it is a report. That is the key difference between report and dashboard. There are a few differences as well, but key difference is that one. Okay. We'll discuss how it offers strong data visualization inside our live demonstration. Next, storytelling with data. Normally, large number of companies deal with how high amount of data. I hope picture talks than 1,000 words. That means by looking at a picture, we can clearly understand things. Normally, we are lazy to read sentence, read things, but by looking at a picture, we can easily observe information. This is the concept behind Power BI. It creates visuals, pictures, and it helps to quickly understand things, and it helps to make quick decisions. In companies wide. That is how Power BI works. And till now, I told the advantages of Power BI. And again, I'm telling this is very easy to learn. If you are a beginner, try these things. If you learn Power BI from the very beginning with a good understanding, you are capable of doing data analytical part as well. Then you can start your career as a data analyst if you use Power BI in a correct manner. Also, it is simple to learn and it can be connected with more data sources like SQL, Azure, CRM, Excel. Likewise, we show these things, and visualization part is easy. Those can be customized by our own, because there is no any certain way that your dashboard should be in this way, because you are free to design. That is a plus point in Power BI, and it is available on both online and offline. We'll discuss it in this slide. In Power BI, there are three main parts of types. Those are Power BI Desktop, Power BI Service, and Power BI Mobile. Power BI Desktop simply means the person who create visuals, create dashboards and reports, we call data analyst. That person needs to design reports. Then that person use Power BI Desktop. After creating reports or dashboards, he submit these things to Power BI service. Then the people who requested those reports or dashboards can view their reports and dashboards using Power BI service. Simply, the person who creates report uses Power BI Desktop and consumers. The people who view reports uses Power BI service. The next one is Power BI Mobile. It is mobile application of Power BI. Wherever the location you are in and whatever the device you are on, you can access reports and dashboards using Power BI Mobile. Okay. Key features of Power BI. As I mentioned earlier, Power BI Mobile is here, and dashboards, reports are here. Data transformation. It is a wide area, but simply inside data transformation, you can edit data. It is a very simple idea. These are the key features of Power BI, like Azure integration, data discovery, stream analyticals. These are the features. Okay, this is a very basic idea about what Power BI is and what it does. Hope now you have a very basic idea, and if you have any questions or concerns, you can raise hand, or else you can put those things on the chat box as well. If not, we can move to the live demonstration. Okay. I hope you all have installed Power BI Desktop to your local machines. If not, can you please mention that as well in the chat box? Okay, meantime, I'll show you how to install that one again. Open a tab, maybe Chrome or whatever thing you're using. Open a tab and type Microsoft Store. Go here. Click Open Store. Click this pop-up as well, open Microsoft Store. It is opening, it takes a few time. Okay. Click Apps here and type Power BI Desktop. Okay. As I have installed that one, it says me maybe open here. But if you not have downloaded this one, this shows you download. After clicking this download button, it automatically downloads and install. This is how you can install Power BI Desktop to your local machine. Hope that process is clear. If not, please mention that using the chat box.
Hashini, shall we give a couple of minutes to install them if they
Okay.
don't install?
Okay, sure, sure. Again, I'll go with that scenario. Open a tab, type Microsoft Store. Click first option, Microsoft Store. Here you can see a blue color button, Open Store app. Click that one. Here you can see a pop-up. Click Open Microsoft Store. Click on Apps and go to search bar and type. Again, I'll type Power BI Desktop. It automatically comes. Click that one. Here, if you have not downloaded it, it shows you download. Click that download one. Since I have downloaded that one, it gives me open. After clicking download in that one, after downloading, it automatically install into your local machine. That is how you can download and install Power BI Desktop to your local machine. We are using Power BI Desktop because we are the one who are designing our visuals. Okay. We'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, Sasanka, Mr. Lahiri will answer your question. Meantime, I'll move to the session. If you have any questions regarding how to install or download or else any other areas, you can put those things on the chat. Time to time, I'll access the chat. Okay. Here, I'm going to access Power BI service. Maybe you can remember Power BI has 3 main parts: Power BI Desktop, Power BI Service, and Power BI Mobile. I have created one visual, one report, and I have published it to Power BI Service. Here, you can see one of my created application. Okay, you can see this is kind of a web application. It looks like kind of a web application, but you might ask from me, do we need any coding knowledge to design this kind of things? Totally no, because Power BI allows you to create these kind of visuals using their suggestions. Okay, it consists of navigation bar and buttons as well. These are clickable. When we click these things, it automatically navigates to web URLs. I just link these things. Again, I'll go to the full screen mode. This is one of the application that I have created, which fit to a sales store. It consists of 3 main parts like people, sales orders, and sales return. That's why I have categorized these areas into 3 main navigation parts. When we click this, first click orders tab, it automatically directs to a one page. Actually, this application consists of 3 main pages, then it is by default, it's a report. It's not a dashboard because it consists of more than 2 pages. It is a report. Okay. When we click orders one, you can see I have designed it with these kind of visuals. We call these all things as visuals because these are the pictures inside the Power BI. We call these things visuals. Actually, here you can see you can filter things by clicking this drop down. You can filter things. Then we call these kind of things as filters. Normally slices as well. Here you can see order date and ship date. Now remember sum of profit is kind of 201, 208.6. If I adjust this order date into here, this data is automatically changing. That's why I told this is real time and reliable. You can realize according to our needs, according to our requirement, this data is automatically changing. That is a plus point inside Power BI report or Power BI dashboard, simply Power BI visual. Actually, if I say category to furniture, these things are changing according to that one. If I change product ID here, these things are changing. Actually, if you really need to learn these things, after learning, you will take maximum 1.5 hours to create this kind of full report. That much that is important and easy to create these kind of reports and dashboards. Here you can see if I go to return tab, don't think about this map. It is a, I'll show that in Power BI desktop. It is a map. When we talk about other visuals, you can present our data using tables, bar graph, and just these kind of cards. You can try these things inside Power BI desktop. When we go to people tab, here also you can filter these things. If I filter by this name, here, sorry. If I filter person only by this name, only that name is visible inside this table. That is why I told this data is real time and reliable. I hope you can understand the difference between Excel data and Power BI data here as well. Whatever the data you want to filter, it gives you the correct and relevant data. Okay. Making this kind of report is very simple, very easy. Today, I hope to create this kind of a page inside our live demonstration. Okay. Hope now you have an understanding about what is a report. This is a kind of a report because it consists of pages, few pages. And when we click, those are clickable. When we click these tabs, it automatically redirects to another kind of dashboards, another kind of pages simply. And we can filter our data and hope you have an idea about what we are going to do here, because if in company's perspective, if directors or top management needs some data to make decisions, this is the best fit, because rather than using Excel data, this is very simple to understand. By using this data, predictive analysis can be done very easily. That is what I wanted to explain using my created report. Okay, I hope now you are ready to create a dashboard today. We are not going to complete it in this level, if you need to create these kind of reports in near future, you can join to our workshop series as well, training, that means certificate course. This is today I'm going to give you a briefing about what Power BI is, and I'll help you to create one dashboard. I'm not going to create a report because it consists of pages, but we can create this kind of a dashboard today. And let's move forward. Okay. Hope now you have installed Power BI Desktop to your local machine. Just open Power BI Desktop. I have minimized that one, then I'll open it. I forgot to tell something. This is the place where I design that report. This is Power BI Desktop. It consists of pages. Here you can see it consists of pages, and these are the buttons, and this is the navigation. Actually, if you are a team member for company, you can create these kind of things on your own. And if you have business on your own, you can collect your data and create some visuals using Power BI Desktop here. When we go to return tab, okay, this is the map which need to visible there. It was not visible in the Power BI service, but this is what I created here. Okay. Again, I'll explain. These are the visuals. Normally, here you can select whatever the visual that you need using this visual pane. Okay, let's understand these things one by one. First, open your Power BI Desktop. Okay, this is the simple interface of Power BI Desktop. As I mentioned earlier, it's kind of familiar because these things are usual and more like than Excel. It consists of File tab, Home tab, Insert tab, Modeling tab, View, and Help area is also there. Inside Home area, you can try these things one by one. Those are very important features inside our Power BI Desktop. I will talk about these things one by one. But first, when you go to Home area, it consists of left-hand side and right-hand side. In left-hand side, it has three main sections like Reporting View, Data View, and Model View. Reporting View is the place where we create visuals, and Data View is the place where you can check your tables, check your data in a table view, and relationship is in the model view. We'll discuss these things after loading data. Here you can simply click Get Data. Here, these are the data sources that you can connect with Power BI. That's why I previously told there are plenty of data sources which can be connected with Power BI Desktop. Okay, today I'm going to load Excel data sheet. Okay, as you don't have a sample data set, first go to download a data set. I'll post a link in the Zoom. Sorry for that. Okay, I have sent one link inside chat area. Please go to that link. I'll direct you how to do that one. Hope my screen is visible now. Okay, go to that link that I have provided inside chat area. Here you can see Sample Superstore. Just click this download icon and download that dataset like this. It is automatically downloading. It's only near to 3 MB. You can download that one. If you have any problems while downloading that dataset, please let me know. Otherwise, I can proceed with the session. Okay. Now I'm going to load a dataset. Click this Get Data. Today I'm going to connect Power BI with Excel sheet, then Excel workbook. Now you can find your dataset. Click this dataset that you need to load inside Power BI area. When I click that one, it shows connecting. It takes few time, and after that you can see one navigation area is opening. That is the place where you can see what are the tables that I have inside my Excel sheet. Still it is loading here. We'll wait. Meantime, you can try these things together with me, and I hope do the things together with me, and while you are practicing these things, mention those things in the chat box, or else you can unmute yourself and ask. Okay. Inside Navigator, I just click Excel sheet and it automatically opens this Navigator area, and under that sample Excel sheet, I have 4 tables. If I click this orders one, previewing option is here. You can see before loading your data to Power BI, you can see whether the Excel sheet is the correct one by checking these things. I'm going to load all the tables without this table. Okay, after checking this one, you can see load, transform data, cancel data options are there. Load means when I click load, these 3 tables automatically goes to Power BI interface. That means it automatically goes to this Power BI interface. If I say transform data, it's simply reopening another tab. There you can edit your data. After loading also transformation can be done. Then because of that one, I'm going to load. If I need to edit my data, I'll go to transform data option as my second option. Hope you are clear how to load data into Power BI. It is very simple. Load data. Those are processing now. After processing these things, those tables automatically goes to this data area. This right area consists of 3 main parts like data, visualization, and filter. Data means this area, all the tables are going to this data area. Visualization means this is the place where we can design our data. That means this is the area where we can create pictures, as I mentioned earlier. If I need advanced filtering options, the filter area is here. We'll try these things one by one. First, we need to load data. It takes a few more time because this is the nature of Power BI Desktop. Left hand side consists of 3 main parts and right hand side consists of 3 main parts: data, visualization, and filters. Also, you can one by one try these tabs while I'm conducting the session. Still data is loading. Hope now it's okay. This is how you can connect Excel sheet to your Power BI desktop. I hope it is clear. If not, please mention that in the chat box. Okay, nothing in the chat box. Hope you are clear with the content. Then I'll move forward. Okay, here you can see under data, 3 tables are visible here. Click this arrow, that means expand these tables. Here you can see all the columns are here. As I mentioned previously, inside our left pane, it consists of 3 main parts: report view, data view, and model view. Report view is the normal this pane. When we go to talk about data view, previously I did not have anything to show, but now I have data. Normally it shows you the table view of your data. This is the data view. You can click all the tables one by one. This is people table. This is return table. Okay, this is a table view, that is table data view. Okay, when we go to model view, it automatically shows you the relationship between your tables. If you don't have any relationship, it doesn't show you. Simply you can create relationships like this. It is processing. Okay. It's not applying here. I'll again, at the end, I'll go to talk about model view, but today we need to mainly focus on report view because we need to create a dashboard. First, I'll go to that one. Later on, I'll go to model view and expand. Simply model view is, it shows you the relationship between your tables. If I don't have any relationships between those 3 tables, I can easily create relationships. I'm going to create relationship between order ID and column. Then this is how I can create relationships. It is a separate topic. I'm not going to deeply explain that one. This is how you can easily create a relationship. Today, I'll mainly focus on report view. Okay. This is the basic interface of Power BI. As I mentioned earlier, it is very simple to understand. And as our first visual, I'm going to create a card. Click this 1, 2, 3 icon, that is a card. We use this card to showcase maybe some of our profit, some of our sales. Likewise, we display some number using a card. We use card for that one. Okay, you can realize this is very simple because we have data. Here we are going to design these things. That is why we use Power BI. Okay. Under visualization, that means under creating pictures, you have build visual, format visual, and other features. Normally, under build visuals, you can see plenty of visuals. That means try these things one by one. Scatter bar chart, pie chart, donut chart, cards, slices, tables, matrix, maps, all are here. You can try these things one by one. I'll guide you to create major visuals here. After build in a visual, you can simply go to format your visual icon. Here it consists of two main parts like visual and general. Here call out value means this value 2.30 value. You can change its color by clicking this. Here I have changed. Also, you can change decimal places, display units. I have mentioned it in millions. If I need to mention it in thousands, simply I can click this one. Here it is very simple. You don't need any calculation to do that one. Just single clicks. Okay. Call out category label means this sentence, sum of sales. Okay. You can change the font color of that one. You can increase the size. Even you can change the font style. Okay. Under visual, these are the things that you can perform, and under general, these things can be applied to a visual. Now I'm going to add an effect. That means I'm going to add a background color here. I'll add black color here, but it is too much. Then I'll increase the transparency. Okay. I'm just doing these things. Those are not much beautiful, but you can try these things. Okay, visual border means you can put borders here. And you can put shadows here. Okay. We are done with our first visual. This is how you can create visuals. Next, I'm going to create another visual. Let's create a table first, because I hope it gives you a more understanding about our visuals. Click this table icon inside our visual pane. Okay. This is our table, and now I'm going to add expand this order ID, expand this date hierarchy, click month. You can try everything on your own. You don't need to do whatever I'm doing. Just try things. Sum of profit and sum of quantity. I have created a table with 3 columns. This is how you can simply create visuals. After creating, I'm going to style these things. I'm going to decorate my visual. For that one, I definitely go to format your visual icon. Under that one here, these areas are very simple to understand. That means grid means your entire grid. Values means your normal values here. Okay. I have enabled horizontal grid lines, and I'll change the color into black. And here I'll enable vertical grid lines, and I'll change the color to black. This is how you can design your visuals on your own. I don't like this border color, then I'm going to change that one into black. And values are here. Text color is fine for me. And I need to highlight my sum of quantity field. Then simply that's why I told this is very simple and can be understood. Here it says specific column. Then my specific column would be sum of quantity. Click this drop down, sum of quantity. Then I need to give a separate background color for that sum of quantity area. I'll give this color. It automatically changes. I'll change the text color as well. This is how you can design a table with format options. Okay, again, okay, I'm going to give a border here because it's not highlighting. I'll go to effects. Again, I'll go. After creating a visual, let's suppose you need to again design that. Then click in that area. It is selecting, then go to format, visual, and go to general, go to effects. Inside that, visual border option is here. I'll click on. This is how you can design a table. Okay. Now I'm going to create a pie chart. Here, pie chart option is here. If I click this one and change tick pie chart, our created visual is changing. Then make sure to, I'll undo it. Make sure to click inside body area and select your visuals. Okay, I'm going to create a pie chart. Normally we use pie chart to categorize something. Then I need to categorize sales by categories. Then go here and find sum of sales. Okay, sum of sales are here. Now I need to categorize sales according to my categories. Go to categories, tick that. Here you can see your pie chart is available. Okay, after creating visual, you need to format that one. Go to format option. It consists of visual and general. Slices means these small parts. You can change the colors if you don't like the default colors. I change these things. Okay. And go to general area. I have a title, sum of sales by category. You can change the font. You can increase the font color here. Text color is okay. I need to align it to center. And I need to give a background color. Okay. I'll change the text color to white. Okay, this is how you can format your pie chart. You can try these things. Actually, I'm just telling how to create a visual and how to format it. This is very simple. Hope, as I mentioned time to time, there is nothing to learn prior as prerequisite, because you can simply try these things and learn. That is about Power BI, simple area. When we talk about visuals, there are some advanced areas as well, but step by steps we can learn these things. Okay, again I'm going to give a border here. Right, I have created a pie chart, table, and card here. Let's create a bar chart. Suppose I need to this data, those are the previous data that I used to create what I explained in the first stage. That means inside my application, it consists of orders data, people data, and return. Actually, first you need to understand the data set. After that, you can identify what I'm going to visual here. That means what I need to create here. That's why first, after loading data, just go through one by one and list down what I need to draw here. That is one best practice to create more reliable visuals. If you have requirements from any party, it doesn't matter. You can just create visuals based on that requirements. If not, you can just follow your data set and on your own, you can design your data set. Okay, now I'm going to show profit by year. Okay, find profit area and just click. By default, it automatically gives you a bar chart. It is also a feature inside Power BI. Profit is here. Now I'm going to show it by year. Then order date is here. Click year. Now you can see sum of profit by year is visible in here. Okay, I have created my visual. Now I am going to format it, but before that I need to design my title like this. Again, I need to go to a format area and find general, find title, find the background color. It's a bit difficult. Just click this area, this pie chart, click on Format Painter and click on this area. I'll again do that one. Click on pie chart, Format Painter. Sorry for that one. Okay. Okay, it gives you the same visual. That Format Painter feature is also visible inside Power BI data. You don't need to do same thing again and again. It is very simple if you use a Format Painter option. That is also one of the best practice. And it makes your task very easy, and you don't need to spend more time to create visuals. I don't like this colors. I need to change the colors. Go to visuals. Here you can, I don't know what are the names of that one, but when I go to format area under visuals, here you can see columns. I definitely know these are the columns. Then expand that one. Here, blue color, I need to change that one into ash. Here, I have changed that one. See, if you don't have any prior knowledge, or else if you didn't use that one, it's okay. You can try these things and learn. This is also a plus point inside Power BI. Okay. Next, again, I'm going to create one visual here. Bar chart types are here, and ribbon chart, tree map, donut chart, pie chart, scatter chart. All the charts are here. You can just Google things, the chart types of Power BI, and it gives you a description about how which kind of occasions we use these kind of charts. Then you can clearly get an understanding about why we use these kind of charts. Also, in coming month, we are going to have a Power BI certificate course. Inside that course, I'll explain one by one these things, in which kind of occasions we use these kind of charts, because there we have well enough time to explain these things, but today we have limited time. Then because of that one, I'm not going to talk much about why we use and which kind of situations we use these charts. Actually, you can learn things from the very beginning to pro level if you come to our certificate course as well. Okay, back to the topic. I'm going to create a funnel chart. What is that one? Okay, I have just clicked that one. This one, funnel chart. Here I'm going to show sum of quantity by country. Okay. click sum of quantity and click country. It's simple. The visualization is here. It is a funnel chart. Again, I'm going to apply the format painter. It has been applied. The color also has been changed because I applied format paint. Actually, funnel means you can limit your data for certain kind of limitations, under certain kind of limitations. I'll explain it with separate example. Again, take one funnel. Now I'm going to display my cities. Okay, it's not showing here. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let's go to this visualization and let me show you. Okay, this is a funnel. Quantity by cities. Okay. Let me create that visual here. Quantity by cities. That means I'm going to show total number of product quantities and I need to categorize it with my cities. That means whatever the cities that I'm going to sell my product. Here I have this number of cities. It's not clear. Now I need to filter this one. That means I need to show only top 10 country, top 10 cities. Here I have used data area, visualization area, and now I'm going to discuss on filter area. Now I'm going to filter to only top 10 countries from this set of countries. Okay. Here, click here. Inside filter type, click this drop down. I'm going to filter n number of cities. Then click top n. Show items top the amount. I'm going to display top 10 cities. Okay. Then type 10 here by value. That means I need to filter top 10 cities. Then drag that value to by value area. Hope it is clear. And after doing that one, click apply filter. Oh, okay. This is how you can filter sum of quantity by city only within top 10 cities. This is how you can apply filter area as well. Hope you're clear with that part. Again, I'll do that one for your understanding. For removing this visual, simply click these 3 dots and remove. Okay. Take a funnel. I'll maximize this one. Okay, I'm going to show total number of quantities by top 10 cities. Select sum of quantity and select city. I have large number of cities, that's why it shows like this. Now I need to filter. I need to fetch only top 10 cities. Go to filter area. Click this second one, second from the top. Sorry, click this first area. Filter type. Basic filtering is here, but now I need to filter n number of, that means 10 number of cities. Show items top 10 by value. What is the value that I need to filter? I need to filter cities. Then drag that city area to this area. And after that, apply filter option is here. Click that one. After clicking that one, your visual is here. After doing this filtering task, you can just go to your format and you can style it on your own as previously. Okay, this is how you can design your visuals. Okay, hope you are clear about how to load data into Power BI area and how to create visuals, how to style these things using our format area, and how to filter. If you need to filter some data, it's very easy because you don't need to worry much about by typing some queries because only drag and drop option is here. You can using drag in and drop in, you can simply filter. That's why I told Power BI is very simple to learn. Power BI is very easy to apply and the interface is not much complicated. Simply you can click these things, try these things and apply. If you really need to become a data analyst, actually this is the best fit. This is the place where you can begin. Just try to learn Power BI from the very basics to pro level, and for sure you can become a good analytic using Power BI area. Okay, this is task that I wanted to explain today, and as a homework, just try to create this kind of a visual using your dataset, because this is the same dataset that I used as the example. As the homework, just try to create this kind of report using Power BI Desktop. Here, by clicking this plus icon, new page, you can take pages and you can see, okay, I'm going to rename these pages. Okay. I have orders data, orders table, people table, and return table. Orders, okay. After renaming my pages, just go to insert. Here you can see under elements, images. You can insert images here. Just click. Okay. You can insert images here. After loading that one, just go to format area. Under style, scaling option is here. I'll say fill. Okay. After that, you can just resize it as per your design. Okay. What I need to explain here is under elements, insert, and under elements, just expand buttons area. Here, click navigator and page navigator. Okay. The navigation bar is visible. It is very easy. You don't need to code to design a navigation bar. Only click option is here. You can just click and try these things. Okay. I hope you will continue creating reports or dashboards. Simply as the homework, just try to create a report just like this. And if you have any questions, you can put it now on the chat box. Also, if you really need to learn Power BI, this is just very simple overview actually. If you need to learn Power BI from the very beginning, from the very basics to a pro level, expertise level, you can join our certificate course. Actually, Mr. Lahir will provide more details about that certificate course. And meantime, if you have any questions, you can put those things on the chat. I'm waiting to respond about your questions, and or else you can unmute yourself and ask. Mr. Lahiru, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Hashini, for the valuable session that you have done. Based on this session, if anyone interested in our Power BI certificate course, please register using the below links that I will going to put that in the chat. Also, those who are joining today, those who are joining our Power BI certificate off for the course actually. Also, we will send the email to you by mentioning the details. And thank you all for the participation for this session. And if you need more details, please contact us. I'm going to put the contact details and course details in the chat box. And again, thank you so much for the participation and have a nice day. See you all in the course. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.